So, since we last left off, I actually went back into previous earlier save and I redid that whole wanted status, whole thing. And I made sure, I wasn't caught in anything. So now we are free to do the quest. So we have 2 quests. To dust you shan't return. We need to inspect the dead bodies, the scene of the fire, and we need to question the witness. But first, I think I wanna do this one. First, yeah. Seek and you shall find. Consult the monastery librarian. Which is... yeah, actually that's the closest one. So we're gonna head over to the library. I saw many Reddit posts about this bug, this wanted bug, and I wasn't the only one that was affected by it. And currently this is the only way to get rid of it. You need to go back to an area, save without you being caught. And we probably still need to do a stealth mission. Yep. Still need to do it stealthily. Okay, I'm kinda stuck in here. This is not a good one. I'm not sure. Is there a guard in there that noticed me? Or it was just this Librarian Crispin.
What are you skulking around for, you crook?
Just wanted to talk with you. I came across a Jerusalem cross. Yep. So that is actually the symbol of the Kingdom of Jerusalem, or the crusading states.
I'm investigating the source of that illness that's been spreading around here. And I could use your learned knowledge.
I'm listening.
I came across the symbol of the Kingdom of Jerusalem during my investigation. And I was wondering if you might have any records or anything that might be connected to it.
If memory serves, something should definitely be here. I even dabbled in it myself long ago. We have the legacy of a knight named Boleslav Bavor, who journeyed through the Holy Land and visited Jerusalem. There was some connection to the monastery crypt, if I recall.
Really? Because I actually came across it in the crypt.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, I ran into some laborers down there. From what I gathered, they were trying to rob some of the graves. And they were looking for something tied to the Jerusalem cross.
By Christ, they were after the relic.
What are you talking about? What relic?
There's a possibility that Bavor was buried here along with a certain relic. That's what got me interested back then.
What kind of relic was it? What did you find out back then? What kind of relic was it, yeah?
What sort of relic are we talking about?
I don't know exactly, but certainly something very rare. I believe it's linked to Jesus Christ himself, but I can't tell you for sure right now. It's been many years, and even back then I never found anything substantial apart from Bavor's records of his travels. In the end, I concluded that the whole tale of the relic was likely just Bavor's own fabrication.
I would like to see those travel records. How would the workers know about him?
But why would the workers suddenly be looking for it now? How could they have found out?
It's certainly a strange coincidence. Then again, there are all sorts of lies and half-truths circulating out there about our monastery, unfortunately. Especially tales of long-sealed treasures and hidden cellars full of silver. If even a sliver of it were true...
That sounds far too much like a coincidence. It makes sense they heard something. Yeah, that ain't no coincidence.
It still feels like too much of a coincidence to me.
You'll be surprised what people will believe when tempted by the prospect of riches. And we don't have any better explanation right now. Either way, we must report it to the abbot without delay. Robbing the dead is disgraceful.
The abbot knows, lie. The abbot will find out in due course.
You're right. The abbot ought to be told, but it's probably not wise to burden him with it now. Right now, we need to deal with the illness. Once things have settled down, we can make sure those thieves get what they deserve. Besides, we've got almost no proof yet. If I manage to investigate the matter of Bavor more thoroughly, I might stumble on something.
Still, it's a serious thing. We mustn't wait too long.
Of course. Once I've gathered the evidence, I'll explain everything to the abbot straight away. And now I'd like to take a proper look at Bavor's travel records.
Of course. Give me a few moments. I'll find them for you. And I believe Bavor's name also appeared in some old accounts. I'll try to track those down too. Here you go. Bavor's travel records about his journey through the Holy Land. And I've also found these old accounts. Feel free to study them too. I'm curious myself what conclusion you'll come to, if any.
On the nightly journey.
It really says here that he acquired a holy relic. Let's see how it continues.
A tale of how I came by a holy relic, earned through my glorious deeds, done for the good of all Christians, and of the injustice done to me, of the fleeting riches of this world, and of the eternal grace of our Lord Christ. From Bohemia to the lands of the Italians. So they probably went to Venice. Yep. Italians, that sounds up on the water and is called Venice. And they go to along the Greek coast, maybe even to Constantinople. And Jerusalem, in the city of Jerusalem. Frankians, Cyprus, from the city of Akko, which is like a port town near Jerusalem in the Middle East. So many of them: Cyprus, King Henry, through Cross, through Hungary to Bohemia. On the return journey I visited the city of Constantinople, the greatest in the world. I reached Hungary. There at the castle of Buda, I lingered for the local lord. Took great interest in my travels. I recounted all to him, and he had it written down. Then he came back to Bohemia.
According to the journal, Bavor had himself buried here with his holy treasure. That sounds pretty clear. Let's see what the accounts say.
Okay, so the relic is in his grave. Accounts.
So Bavor gave the monastery a generous donation and paid for a chapel mural painting. And still, despite all the records and mentions, Crispin had his doubts. Why?
Kitty.
Kitty! Kitty!
I actually saw an achievement with this one. If you come back constantly for this cat, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen, but there is an achievement tied to this cat.
Well, are you still so enamored with Lord Bavor?
Yep.
I read the journal. A lovely tale. It really brought the Holy Land to life.
And?
And it says the relic Bavor acquired was a splinter from the true cross of Christ.
Holy Virgin! Such a sacred treasure!
And according to the book, Sir Boleslav was to be buried with the relic in the monastery crypt.
So it says in the book. I also found my old notes and remembered how it all went back then. I too searched for Bavor's grave. I even dared venture into the crypt, but despite all my efforts, I never found it.
How come? What did you do next? I mean, why didn't you find the crypt?
How is that even possible? A grave can't just disappear.
Quite frankly, I don't know. And I didn't know then either. Once I was convinced none of the graves belonged to Bavor, I laid the matter before the abbot, but not our father Jan. This was over 20 years ago when Abbot Vitus held office. May the Lord grant him eternal peace. Together we came to the conclusion that Bavor's tale was likely at least partly, perhaps entirely, made up.
Why would it be made up? Surely Sir Boleslav wouldn't lie about something so serious.
The book's one thing, but there's not a single other mention anywhere. The grave's missing, the relic's nowhere to be found. Can you think of another explanation, then?
Why would he lie? What about the mural? Bavor's wealth, a hidden chamber in the crypt. The accounts mention a sarcophagus. That relic makes no sense. And which one should we go with first? Why would he lie? What about the mural? Bavor's wealth. Yeah, I actually found a hidden chamber in the crypt.
The crypt has a hidden side chamber, you know.
Excuse me? What chamber?
It had been walled up. In one part of the crypt, the masonry was loose, so I managed to get inside.
I've never heard of anything like that. Perhaps even Abbot Vitus didn't know of it.
Wasn't that the idea? The world is full of mysteries. Yep, it's full of mysteries.
See? Even you don't know all the secrets the monastery hides.
And I never claimed I did. Although I admit not knowing this will haunt me in my dreams. How could I have missed it?
And Bavor's wealth.
Bavor mentions in his journal that he received a great fortune from the King of Cyprus, and the account records say he gave a generous donation to the monastery. Do you think that was made up too?
They confirm at best that Bavor had wealth, not where it came from. According to the late Abbot Vitus, he might have gained that fortune by plundering or as spoils of war, and the tale of the Holy Land was just a cover to mask the dishonorable origin of his riches.
Can be. That's a rather clumsy fraud.
Well, I've never been to the Holy Land, but I've seen plenty of wrongdoings, even here in Bohemia. And if Bavor really wanted to cover up how he got his coin, he could have built a village, built a fortress, or who knows, bought up a mine. He could have done any number of smarter things than spinning a tale about a heroic journey halfway across the world, don't you think?
I'm no expert in fraud, but yes, he chose a rather complicated cover-up if that's what it was.
Too many things don't add up here. And so this will be like the conclusion of the whole quest, or like this, dialogue. Why would he lie?
But why would Bavor do that? What would he gain by deceiving everyone here?
If memory serves, he had some disputes over property. Maybe he wanted to improve his reputation.
Well, that's mentioned in the text, but lies wouldn't have helped him. Quite the opposite if he'd been found out.
You'd be surprised how short-sighted some folk can be. But I agree, something about it doesn't sit right.
And what about the mural?
And what about the mural mentioned in the accounts? Does it really exist?
Yes, it's in one of the chapel naves. It depicts several scenes from Bavor's alleged adventures.
That's not too surprising.
Well, then that proves Bavor's story wasn't just made up. Surely the abbot back then wouldn't have approved such a mural in the main church if he hadn't believed it was true.
If the former abbot believed Bavor wasn't a liar, but a real hero of the Holy Land, I'll believe him too.
All the more reason I want to see it for myself.
No harm in trying. At the very least, it's a fine piece of work.
The accounts mention a sarcophagus. That relic makes no sense.
The account books mention that Bavor had a sarcophagus made at his own expense.
That's possible. Does it mean anything?
If he paid for it himself, there had to be a reason. Masonry work like that is no small matter. And it's odd, isn't it? He sorted it all out in detail with the monastery to have his tomb here. Then he wasn't even buried here.
You're right. I never made that connection before.
And that relic makes no sense.
And then there's the relic. If Bavor had just wanted to raise his reputation with a good story, why claim to have gained something so rare?
Perhaps out of vanity? There's no shortage of that among the nobility.
But his tale's already heroic enough without it. Making up a relic would only draw unwanted attention.
That's a good point. It'd be too risky.
Don't you think this whole thing is a bit too complicated? Every explanation for why Bavor would lie seems more convoluted than just acknowledging it's true.
Listening to you now, it's like hearing my younger self. And I sound exactly like Abbot Vitus. His view was that Bavor's story was fiction. He told me I'd be better off letting it go.
What exactly did he say?
That I should stop chasing old crusaders and focus on real, meaningful work.
Why didn't you stand your ground? We will unravel this mystery together. Yeah, I mean, why didn't you stand your ground against that Abbot Vitus?
Why didn't you stand your ground?
I couldn't argue with the abbot. What he said went. And I was just a lowly monk, barely past my vows. I had to obey. In time, I learned to let some things lie. Those who dig too deep may uncover what they'd rather not.
I'm not blaming you. But I think it's time we reopened that old inquiry of yours and saw it through. And maybe we'll finally unravel Bavor's mystery together.
If that relic really does exist, and it surfaced now, it'd surely be a sign from the Lord, a sign of hope in these desperate times.
Don't get ahead of yourself. We've not even found Bavor's tomb. Without it, we're stuck.
But you spoke of that hidden chamber in the crypt. If there's any clue, it'll be in there. Take this and study it closely. It's a drawing of Bavor's family coat of arms I came across years ago. According to this, you'll know if it's truly the grave of Sir Boleslav. Yes, the mural in the chapel, paid for by Bavor himself, also bears his coat of arms.
The workers didn't have it. Thank you, I'll be off.
Those workers, if they really were after Bavor, they only had a drawing of the Jerusalem cross. But if he was buried under his family crest, no wonder they opened the wrong graves.
Yes, that could be it. Study that sketch well, so you won't make the same mistake.
Thank you. I'll head off at once.
Just be careful, please. You know the abbot's orders, the disease, all this misfortune.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
And in the crypt, show respect to the eternal rest of those buried there, especially now, with death haunting the monastery.
Examine the sketch from Crispin. So this will be the family crest of Bavor. Boleslav Bavor's coat of arms sketch. So it looks like an arrow. We need to find the mural of Boleslav Bavor. Return to the monastery crypt. So we need to climb back down there and search the crypts. Okay, okay. Oops.
You aren't supposed to be here.
And now it's fine. I wonder, will he actually move away? Or we just gonna keep continuing this staring contest? Come on, move away. Please. Yes? Actually, he moves away. Okay, that's good, that's good. So this seems like a safe area. That's good, that's good. And this one is open. Enter there, goodbye. We just gonna head through here. I'm not sure, are they workers? Oh, now we have soldiers. And do they patrol? There is someone down there.
Any sign of those workers who've gone missing?
Apart from them not being here, nothing. Then let's drop it, shall we?
Master Ludolf said we're not to leave anything unchecked. And I mean to oblige him. I'll give the place another once-over. You take a proper look down below, too. Ludolf's not too happy about those workers.
As you say. Well, if you wanted it that thorough, you could have climbed into this pit yourself.
Is it just safe to climb down here? And we're gonna see. Hopefully the guard doesn't just stand right here. And we just go... Can I go through this one? I don't think so. Nope. Oh, he's patrolling, alright. Now we can go quickly. We're just gonna close this door. So, we're looking for an arrow. A sigil of some sort. Examine.
A crozier and mitre. That'll be an abbot's tomb.
Mitre. Oh, the mitre is this one, this almost like a papal tiara thing, right?
Abbot Vitus. Crispin mentioned.
Oh, this is Vitus.
Let's hope he forgives us for digging into Bavor's story again. Abbot Uldericus. But no sign of Bavor. This must have been some knight. There's a cross above his head, but a rose in the crest. And I'm looking for an arrow. Oh. Good thing I've got the hood. Sarcophagus of a nobleman. Disturbed by those workers. Most likely because of the large cross. But Bavor ought to be buried under an arrow crest. Some past abbot's tomb. Maybe even Heinrich. Nice. Looks more like an abbot's tomb from the carving. Good thing. I'll be shifting that rubble for days on my own. This one's rather worn down. I think I can make out the abbot's symbol. Bavor's crest.
Oh, this is it.
So it's true.
Let's see. Some juicy loot.
What? That's not Bavor. I need to tell Crispin.
What the fuck is that sound? Uh-oh, there's some blood. Murder's going on.
Bloody hell. God have mercy on your soul.
Jesus Christ be praised. Why did it have to be an X? I need a sword. Male coif. Coat of arms, surcoat. At least some good armor. So maybe we can follow the blood trail.
Who was here? Could someone have been following me? That Teuton may have died in my place. Poor wretch. But he didn't go down easy, judging by the blood.
Best thing we can do is follow it. So maybe the attacker was injured. It's probably his blood. Or hers. Ooh, now this one's a good sword. I really like swords. Especially if they are short sword. There's so many buffs for short swords. You could also go with mail coif. Yeah, I can even wear it. Yeah, but let's just not do that, yeah. This is more than enough. More than enough. And he's dead.
Looks like this one was shadowing me in the crypt. But how the hell did he get into the monastery?
He just crawled to die. Ooh, a dagger. Oh, yes, a dagger, please. Please. It's really, really good. Hungarian florin. A prize gold coin used in the Kingdom of Hungary, generally considered stable and trustworthy, and thus suitable for foreign trade. Interesting. So maybe this mercenary is Hungarian? Or is employed by a Hungarian? Maybe King Sigismund. I wonder if is the joke club still going on? Let me just check on this dude. Nope. He's gone. Ooh, multiple exit points. What do we need to do now? We need to find the mural, and we actually need to go back to Librarian. This cellar is like a maze. You can get lost rather quickly. Is anyone down here?
Life.
Whoa, whoa. There is someone here. Who could it be? It's this one. Who is this? Is this a mercenary? Lay brother
Fucking life.
Elijah. Who the fuck is he? I don't think he's connected to any of these quests. I think if we go up this way, then we can reach the library. Yeah. We are now in a private area. Ooh, better watch out. We are back. You're talking yourself? So let's see what the good brother Crispin has to say.
Did you uncover anything?
Oh, what about the cat? Nope, no cat this time. Cat, do it this time.
Brother Crispin?
Henry, I searched through the archives again to see if I might still find something on Bavor, but so far nothing. And your search in the crypt? Did you dare go down there?
I dared. And more than that, I truly did find Bavor's sarcophagus in the hidden chamber.
By all the saints. And the relic? Was it there?
No. I was hoping, but I don't think it's that simple. There's a sarcophagus with Bavor's crest, but Bavor isn't the one lying in it.
What? You?
I had to know. Judging by the robes, I'd say it's an abbot or some other high-ranking cleric.
Good lord, that's truly strange.
Can't think of any explanation. Someone was watching me.
I swear it's true. But now I haven't the faintest idea what to do next. I was kinda hoping you might come up with an explanation. That chamber looked untouched for years.
Explanations do come to mind, but they're purely speculation. It's possible Bavor was never buried here at all. Or perhaps his grave was moved.
He wasn't buried here. Being moved sounds more likely. Was Abbot Vitus involved? It's possible Bavor was never buried here at all, or perhaps his grave was moved. Yeah, I think his grave must have been moved. That's the most likely scenario.
The tomb wasn't empty. There was someone else inside. That does make the idea of relocation more likely.
And if, as you say, the sarcophagus was marked with Bavor's coat of arms, I'm inclined to agree.
Where could Bavor have been moved? Or why would he have been moved? I mean, I don't care about why. Where is it?
So where could they have moved Bavor to?
Most likely to the consecrated field next to the monastery, or the graveyard by the infirmary church of St. Cosmas and Damian.
Consecrated ground. The infirmary church. So the consecrated field next to the monastery, or the graveyard by the infirmary church of St. Cosmas and Damian.
Hang on. That consecrated field is enormous.
Yep, that's the
I've
giant
been searching
field.
for weeks, and I can't even get in there now. Better to scout the infirmary church first.
God be with you, Henry. I hope you managed to find Bavor at last.
Search a graveyard near the infirmary church. Cat? Okay, no cat. So we need to search the infirmary. Fuck. Or the graveyard near the infirmary. Oh, we probably have a time to slip out. Yes. But there is also a guard somewhere. Where? Oh fuck. Shit, let's just go, let's just go. No, I'm going.
What's it gonna be?
How about I'm just gonna really quickly run here. Then you can't chase me anymore. That's it. Better get lost. And I don't have a wanted status. Oh my god. Now we are fine. Oh, this is locked now. How unfortunate. So are there any guards here? Let's see. Nope, this one is fine. Why was this locked suddenly? I don't know. And this one is locked.
A bit neglected, but otherwise a nice place for one's final rest. I hope I find Bavor here. so I don't have to search the whole consecrated field.
Okay, so we need to examine the grave.
A humble grave. Doesn't look like Bavor's.
Oh man, every one of them. Okay, that's not it.
Going by the crest, this was someone noble.
Yep.
But not Bavor. Who knows who lies here? Best not disturb them. Unmarked grave. Peace to your soul, whoever you are.
Jesus Christ be praised. Is this the one? Nope.
Seems to be a nobleman laid to rest here. But I don't recognize the crest. Glory to you and your house, unknown lord. All these dead are starting to make me uneasy. Memento mori.
Remember the dead.
A nobleman. He must have had luck, or a purse full of groschen to be buried within monastery walls. May the Lord Christ watch over your house, brave sir. Master Bavor! Where are you hiding? What did I expect? Another unmarked grave. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up in one like this myself. Or in a far worse place.
Don't say that, Henry. Gonna have the most beautiful burial.
Unmarked grave. I might as well have gone straight to the consecrated field. A grave.
In a
In a
graveyard.
graveyard. Doesn't look like it's hiding any mystery.
Hmm.
I'd rather meet someone alive now.
Maybe you will soon. Ooh, this is it.
Boleslav's crest! At last! Let's hope its lord lies somewhere nearby.
Hmm. What did I forget? Oh, yeah, the dagger. We need to also equip that one. So, let's start digging. To uncover the grave.
Back! And the rest. I hope this is it.
Oh, yes. Examine.
The armor, the crest, the sword. It has to be him. The valiant knight Boleslav Bavor.
Jesus Christ be
May his
praised.
soul rest in peace. Only no sign of the relic. Something's still eluding me. If he even was buried with it.
But we have this juicy sword.
Forgive me, Master Bavor. You won't be needing it anymore.
Oh my god. Those
A
wolves.
crusader's sword that saw the Holy Land. A true honor.
Indeed it is. I mean, can't we just pick this one up? What is this? Huh. Can't really use it. Oh, I also need to find the mural of Boleslav Bavor. Oops. Oh, that's back in the church. Yuck. Hopefully there are no guards. Guards? Okay. Let's go to the mural. Okay, so we just need to find that mural. Are there any guards here? Oh my god, there's so many murals. Jesus.
Look at that.
Oh, this one is...
Bavor's crest.
Oop.
This must be it. The start of Bavor's journey. That's probably Venice and Jerusalem. Holy relics hidden in barrels of olives. Just like he wrote in his travel records. and the attack by Mamluk bandits. No doubt Bavor had courage aplenty.
Hmm.
The King of Cyprus, Knight Bavor, and his relic. Though that shield looks a bit different than the one in Crispin's sketch.
Yeah, so that was on the grave.
Almost the same. Only on the mural, it's got that.
I just couldn't
inscription
use
on
it because I didn't come here.
They gave a lot of space to Bavor's crest and his elevation. Likely at the knight's own request. And the same crest, including the inner scutcheon, was on the lid of his tomb. It can't be a coincidence.
Yep, it's no coincidence.
Hey, where are you creeping to?
Nowhere, I'm just standing here, sir. Goodbye. Finally, we are back. So this must be where the holy relic is being held. Let's see.
Let's see if I understood it right.
Jesus Christ.
By all the saints.
It's a fragment of the true cross.
Praise be to thee, Almighty Lord, and praise be to thee, merciful Christ, who suffered on the cross for us. Thank you for remembering us sinners in this time of trial, and for letting me find this treasure.
I'm gonna so keep it.
Nice
What?
choice of last words. And
Shit.
I'll be taking that treasure.
Who sent
Who
you?
sent you?
That's no longer your concern. Get him. Take the relic from him. Kiss
Yo, let's just chill here. Bro, I'm an expert. Or not.
What do you
Yo,
want?
yo, it's difficult.
Come on then.
Come on then, yeah, that's what I wanted to say, bitch. Perfect. Do we have more Hungarian coins? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Bandaged dried apple is really good. I like dried food. Yeah, what is this Hungarian florin? Oh, walnuts are also good. They don't spoil. Durability infinite. And more groschen. More Hungarian florin. Okay, okay. So let me just repair some of this stuff. Okay, none of that. Noble dagger. Yep. Also, let's just heal ourselves with the sauerkraut is good. Yeah. And the nourishment, yeah, that's good too.
Right.
Uh-oh.
I got word there was a fight here. What in the Virgin Mary's name happened?
They ambushed me. Why didn't you come sooner? And I think if I'm gonna say this is gonna cause a negative reputation. But it sounds funny.
Where the hell were you? Why didn't you come sooner?
Stimmt. I regret it. I'd rather question both sides, but as I see, it's too late for that.
What other side? Those bastards ambushed me.
That's a very grave matter, especially with the monastery closed to outsiders. We'll take you to the abbot at once, so you can tell him everything. The brothers will escort you to him. I'll look around a bit more and join you soon. I also want to hear what you've got to say. I hate to interrupt your grace, but something's happened that urgently requires your attention.
Did you bring more news from Masters Albic and Zacharias? How fare our sick?
No, my lord. I've brought Henry here because we apprehended him in the infirmary graveyard. There was a fight. 3 men were killed, and the grave of the bearer of the arrow crest was looted.
Boleslav Bavor? I was just telling his grace about him. The relic. Was it there?
Oh. So if I say the relic was there, maybe I cannot keep the relic. But I want the relic.
Sadly not. Brother
It's
Crispin
mine.
doubted the relic's
My
existence from the beginning.
precious.
And I'm afraid I must agree with him now.
I had begun to hope we'd truly find it. But yes, we were chasing a dodgy lead from the start.
At least we tracked down Bavor's grave.
Truly? You wouldn't lie about something so serious, would
Of
you?
course not. I apologize, I've got the relic on me. Actually, I lied. No. Actually, the relic is... I don't know where the... What relic?
I speak the truth, Your Grace. I had to be sure. That's the only reason I disturbed Bavor's grave. I beg your forgiveness, but I swear, Bavor didn't have the relic with him.
But what about the open compartment on his tomb?
I admit, I've got the relic. Man, so many challenges. It was empty. I don't know.
It was empty. I'd have missed it myself, if not for the mural in the church. Which only made the disappointment worse. Either the relic was never there, or someone took it long before I arrived. But I'd say it was just a myth. If a relic like that ever came here, certainly there'd be a record. Someone would know. Am I right, Your Grace?
I've never heard anything of the sort from my predecessors.
Nor I. I searched high and low, but found nothing. And it seems unlikely Bavor could have placed a relic in his sarcophagus without anyone knowing.
Then that just leaves the matter of the attackers.
Security in the monastery is your responsibility, Ludolf. How could they have got in?
Please accept my apology, Your
Yeah,
Grace.
fuck you,
The grounds
Ludolf.
are vast and complex, and with our numbers we simply can't guard it all.
I need your
take full
armor.
responsibility, and will do everything in our power to ensure this doesn't happen again.
Very well. I trust you'll keep your word, and there'll be no more such surprises. Now, please escort Henry to the infirmary. I must take time to reflect on all of this.
Is that it?
Well, here we are. The Lord be with you, Henry.
With you too, brother. That's it.